Hi, I'm Simon and this is Sue. We have adopted two children, our daughter who was born in 2002 and our son who was born in 2005.
I guess when we heard about open adoption at the training evening, everyone who adopts has to go on training for that. And they really do encourage people to think about open adoption, don't they? And when we heard about it, we thought, gosh, you know, this is inviting people that you don't know into your family, and what's that going to be like? And you always think worst case scenario, really, don't you? You think, are these people going to be really difficult to get along with? But you know,
we've stalkers or something.
We've just found it to be amazing, and yes, especially, I guess, for us not having our family around. It's been fantastic having this massive extended family. It's been a huge addition to our lives to have that, hasn't it?
That's right.
So we've got two children and we've got 4 families, I guess, because of that.
So when we adopted our daughter in 2002, we probably saw the birth moment about every 3 months. She then went on her OE, and she's actually still overseas in Australia working, enjoying life there, and we see her whenever she comes back. We've also been over and had a holiday with her. We had probably 10 days.
Our daughter's 5th birthday was there, wasn't it?
5th birthday,
really,
and it was a wonderful time. Whenever she comes back, she catches up with our daughter, and then they text and email. Her parents we see probably once every 6 weeks or 2 months.
Particularly holidays,
in school holidays. They come up, they take our daughter out for the day. She's been down there and had weekends with them. And whenever they come up to Christchurch, we see them. So that works out really well.
I guess open adoption for us has shown how different it is with each family, because for our son's family, it's been very different. And a lot of that's been to do with the fact that they've all lived really close to us. They all live within 10 minutes of where we live. And at first we thought, gosh, that's going to be quite hard because we bump into them at the library, and if you go swimming, you know, you bump into them. And yeah, but actually it's been great, because although the first few months we were kind of just getting to know what worked and how it was going to be, once we sort of figured out that they really wanted to be part of our son's life, we found out what worked for us as well. And for us, actually, the birth grannies want to be very involved in their grandson's life. So they have him half a day. Birth dad's mum has him half a day in the morning, and birth mum's mum has him half a day in the afternoon, and it works really well. So he just loves going to his granny's house. And birth mum, she works now, she's got a good job, and she takes them out at weekends, and she actually takes both our kids out. Yes. You know, all the families regard them as their children, whether it's biologically theirs or not. You know, she regards both our son and daughter as part of her family, which has been really great. And yeah, she takes them out and does fun things with them, so they love it as well. It's all by agreement, you know. We sort of email and text, and she says, oh, you know, I'm doing this. Like, she texted me this morning and said, oh, I'm doing this, would the kids like to do it? And that's really great, you know. We can just work in with that. I guess we don't take each other for granted. We don't assume that we can do things, but we do just keep in touch. And if it's not okay, we'll say, oh, actually, we're doing something today. Maybe we could do it next week. And that's been quite good to work as well. And I guess for birth father's family, that's been really amazing, because his mum was really keen to be part of her grandson's life, and she has been. And birth father, he's now about 25, I think. And he's developing a good relationship with his birth son as well. So it's been lovely. We've really been amazed, because we really didn't know how it was going to go, inviting all these people into our lives, but it's just enriched our lives, hasn't it?
Absolutely, and enriched the kids' lives too.
Yeah, and it's really important to have that support, which we really feel supported, which has been great. We didn't expect that. We kind of thought it might all be one way, but it's actually 2-way. It's been really supportive for us.
I think adoption, open adoption, when you first hear about it, is quite daunting, because you are inviting these people into your lives. But in a way, it's probably not that dissimilar to getting married and having in-laws, because these are people who you don't particularly know, but become part of your life. And I guess in that same situation, you work on that relationship. Now, obviously, it is a bit different. The grandparents, our children's grandparents, they are like grandparents, I guess. The birth aunties and uncles are like aunties and uncles. The birth parents, it is slightly different. It's not like being an uncle. I guess it is like being a mum, but a slightly different version of a mum. So it is a different relationship, and it's a very special relationship they have with their biological parents. I mean, you can't say it's like being a friend. You can't say it's like being an auntie or an uncle, because it's it's more special than that, and it is very unique, but it's nothing. We don't feel at all intimidated by it. We feel really comfortable, I think, with having them involved in our kids' lives, and our kids love it, and they talk about them, and they know who they are, and it's just wonderful.
I really do feel that you can't have too many people love your children. I think I don't feel threatened by the fact that they love our children. Yeah, I kind of feel, you know, if you imagine if you didn't have adopted children and you had somebody in your family who really took an interest in your child and took them out and did things with them, I don't think you'd feel threatened by that. You'd actually just think, wow, this really enriches our family and is just such a fantastic thing for my child to have this person who really cares about them. And that's what it's like. I don't feel personally that it threatens my role as a mother to have their birth mothers involved. I just feel that it's just brilliant that they want to be involved in their lives and they want to enrich their lives. And that for our children to have lots of different people who are interested in them and love them can only be a good thing, really.
Yeah.